we got a hostage situation, all right. We've got a hostage situation that involves every major Allied research scientist. But suppose we free these hostages. Then it's even worse. We've got hot spots everywhere, Colonel. This is Poland. I've got super tanks on my tail, mad tanks. I've got nukes pointed at London. And in the middle of all this, I've got a Soviet research scientist that I've got to evac. And then there's the little matter of running the Soviet army out of Poland. I hope you took care of business before you got in the car, Colonel. Because, son, you're in for one hell of a ride.
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Yes, sir. Agreed. Vehicle reporting.
What? Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Credits stolen.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Vehicle reporting.
Engineering. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Repairing.
reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Repairing. 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 Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
order. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
Yeah? Okay.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Objective met.
Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Our base is under attack. Building. Insufficient funds.
Waiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Engineering affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Commander.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Insufficient funds. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building. Unit lost. Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Training.
Reporting.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Unit ready.
Indeed.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir? Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Commander.
Building.
Indeed.
Yes, sir? Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Training.
Vehicle report. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country. For king and country.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Commander, on my way. On my way. For king and country. For king and country. On my way. On my way. Indeed. For king and country. On my way.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building infiltrated. Objective met.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.